Hey, what's up, Zoo fam? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I will be showing you guys and ranking the 4 newest hypercharges in Brawl Stars. Let's hop straight into the video. Alright, and in number 1 of the new hypercharges that have been released is Meeple, and the Meeple's hypercharge is called the Last Rule Bender. Super covers a larger area and now allows Meeple and their teammates to walk through walls and water. And without further ado, we're gonna select it. We're gonna play the new ranked season, which, by the way, I did get pro last month, but I did record, but somehow, some way, it didn't work out. But yeah, we're gonna test it in the new ranked season, the new Meeple hypercharge. We're gonna go into the games, click ready, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alrighty then, so hopping into the first game with the new and improved Meeple hypercharge, which, by the way, I did already play. I was playing a scrim before this, and yeah, man, yeah, it's broken. It's wild. It's amazing. And just to give you guys a little bit of context, the Meeple hypercharge, you can feed it or charge it in 10 shots, which to me is pretty crazy, which is why low-key I put it number 1 on the list. Because 1, Meeple is an auto-aim brawler. Like, you can literally sit here, auto-aim, and it'll literally aim for you. And as you can see, I already have hyper. The game started 40 seconds ago. And yeah, Meeple being the brawler that it is, I literally just killed the Lily that was on the other side of the wall. I'm gonna cube this, get the kill on this Hank, and we have already 8 gems. I already have hyper. I haven't even used the hyper, by the way, but we do have to be careful. I did go the cube gadget, which I could regret here now that the Lily has hyper, but I'm gonna sit here like a good boy and just wait for the right opportunity. Oh boy, that is a hyper Lily. Never mind, we should be fine. I'm gonna hypercharge here. I'm gonna cube 1. They're all in the cube. I'm 1 HP. I'm gonna retreat 600 HP, and we should be okay. I hit a shot there, hit another shot there, and just think about it. I can keep supering the walls. I can keep supering these kids, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what they do. Alright, so game number 2, and yeah, again, the reason why I have this brawler number 1 in the new hypercharge released tier list to me is because 10 shots as an auto-aim brawler that literally aims for you, that takes care of the mid as well as Meeple does there. I literally boxed the Byron in. I'm literally auto-aiming. I'm literally auto-aiming all my shots here. I'm behind the wall. I can literally shoot through the walls, which my teammates can shoot as well. And I'm already close to hypercharge. Like, the game literally just started, which is why I'm trying to say that why this brawler is completely insane. I don't miss when this brawler was meta at all, because this brawler is just very no skill in my opinion. And I haven't even gotten the chance to really use the tech with this brawler, since they do have a Hank, and I don't want to get close to the walls. Nor I don't want to feed the Lily hypercharge, which he's probably going to get anyways. But I'm going to be a little bit frisky with the movement here. I'm going to stand behind the walls. But just imagine that they didn't have a Hank, and I could just freely walk around the wall like I'm a shade. Because for some reason, Meeple is a shade. He box people in like a fish. He can shoot through walls as a Hank. He can go in through walls like a shade. Like, it literally makes no sense. I'm genuinely so confused. I'm gonna shoot at this Meeple now that I put my stuff there. And Meeple hypercharge, gone. She's gone. Just like that. 7 seconds left. 10-0 in gems. And I'm halfway to another hyper. Like I said, in a game that takes almost 3.5 minutes, this brawler is insane. You'll get like 3 hypers. It auto-aims for you. Meeple, definitely tier 1, number 1 in this tier list. And in number 2, I have my good girl, my trusty, handy Juju, which is kind of broken right now. The hypercharge is called Bokor. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. The super, Juju summons a hypercharge Grease, giving him bigger needles, 25% more speed, 20% more health, and 20% more damage. To me, that sounds like some pretty broken stuff. So we're going to hop right straight into a ranked game, no matter the map, and we're going to pick Juju. Alright, so Juju on Flaring Phoenix, not a bad map at all. honestly, I'm getting really lucky with the maps here. I got Death Cap Trap for Meeple, and now Flaring Phoenix for Juju. Which look at all this grass. It even has like water just in case. But yeah, Juju takes a total of 13 shots to get hyper, and I'm literally just gonna sit here and just lob shots because that's literally what Juju is. And by the way, Meeple, Juju, and like Larry, which is the 4 new batches of hypers, I'd never thought they were bad brawlers or that they flunk out of the meta. Literally what happens, or what used to happen with all these new hypers, is brawlers that had hyper got prioritized, and I don't know what my boy is doing. I don't know why he's throwing there. But yeah, brawlers with hyper definitely got prioritized, like always, or like, yeah, basically like always, because Hypercharges are all in the game right now, man. Hypercharges are all in the game, but I'm literally just gonna completely tap up, never mind. We're just gonna completely tap up the Bonnie there, as we should. But yeah, that's why Meeple and Juju kind of fell off the meta a little bit. But that's literally because all the other brawlers had hyper. We saw Ollie making a comeback as soon as he got a hyper. Otis is now making a comeback. Wait, he got a buff. Never mind, that wasn't even hyper. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like, Byron got a hypercharge as well. He also made a comeback. Bonnie got a hypercharge a while ago. She made a little bit of a comeback. So that's what I'm trying to say, I guess, with all the brawler hypers. And now we have the Juju hyper, but bad news, Bonnie also has a hyper. Everyone has hyper in the game. Everyone has hyper. Even RT, man. Even RT made a little bit of a comeback here in the game. But yeah, we're going to die to this Bonnie. Not waste any time. We got to be extra careful now because we don't want to get isolated and jumped on by the Bonnie. So yeah, we're just going to chill here. I literally think, by the way, I'm using the shield star power because I think it stacks now. More HP, 20% more speed, and I'm using the shield Juju. That's definitely the way to play, or the way to go for me. So we're literally just waiting. I can literally fast forward to all of this until something actually happens. Hopefully none of my teammates get pulled. As you can see, I shot the right side there because I knew the Jean was gonna push, maybe look for a pull there. But yeah, nothing much to do here. We just gotta play it safe, and then I'm gonna pop out, use my hypercharge. Gray's gonna waste the hook there. We're gonna hit those 2 shots. Oh my god, that was so close. Thank god my Gray didn't get pulled. My heart literally stopped there for a sec. And we should be fine, although the Bonnie does have hyper. One thing I'm going to show you guys, a little bit of tech. Try to hit a couple shots there before the Juju spawns, so that way you already have a little bit to hyper. My Juju's doing mad work. My Juju's literally killing everyone up there. But yeah, that's a little bit of tech. We're going to go into game number 2. Alright, so game number 2. And I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't even know these guys at the top. The Gina's Pro too, and Tango. I know who Tango is though. But yeah, a little bit of tech, guys. If you have a pet and you're gonna place it down, shoot 2 shots where you think the enemy team is, and when those 2 shots land, throw the Juju pet, so that way you're already 2 shots close to another super. And my Gray is getting isolated. We need to help out the Gray a little bit there. I think Gray is going to die. Nice shots there by Z. Nice TP by the Gray. Nice gadget by Z. Get the splash in. The Kobe. He's 1 HP. And we get that little kill there. And we should be fine. I think if Z literally just heals me, I think we should be fine. I don't want to also die though. But yeah, we're just going to isolate this Gene. Where is Z going? Okay, never mind. He's going to choose death. Very smart idea there. Because he's just gonna die to the poison and not feed me. Since I do, listen, 13 shots for Juju to get hyper, considering the amount of shots the amount of times you stand in an actual grass to lob shots with Juju is a pretty good amount. I mean, 13 shots is whatever, to be honest. I feel like 13 shots is literally whatever, especially this is without counting those 2 little, sometimes 3, especially maybe if you're facing tanks, that your Grease also shoots the enemy. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here in the grass, lob a couple shots, hit that Gene. I already have super. We gotta be careful here because they're playing really aggro. Nice super by Z, nice gadget by Z as well. 1 round away for victory. And I'm just gonna stay here. Nice grass break by the Gray, and he also has hyper. I can't even speak here. I'm gonna invis. He's not gonna expect it, so I'm gonna play here, and I'm gonna use the Gree to tank and hit more shots and be annoying. And hit more shots and more shots. My Grease is completely alive. I think I could have put that. Never mind, that was a hyper. I could have put the hypercharge free on me, but it's okay. I feel like I was doing a lot there in that second round in the second game, but we have hyper. Bonnie doesn't have hyper. I think Gene doesn't have pull. Maybe Archie's close to his hyper, but we should be okay. I think Z's also getting close to his hyper. Everyone has hyper here, fellas. Everyone in the game has hypercharge now. I think I'm gonna invis to their grass. Hypercharge. Hypercharge, hit 2 shots on that guy. I'm gonna keep hitting shots. We're gonna Kobe that guy. Kobe the RT. Gene does have pull though, and he's 1 HP. We're gonna lob those shots over. And he's gonna pull me. Wow, what a pull. What a pull. Hopefully Z can clutch up though. Nice. Nice super. That's my boy Z there. Almost through by getting pulled there, but my boy Z got us. But look at that much damage. 91k damage on the Juju. Very good comp. Juju very slept on. I think it definitely made a comeback in the meta. So yeah, Juju in the number 2 spot. Alright, now for the most famous brawler on release, Misters Larry and Lawrie, the twins. Hypercharge is called the 3-bot problem. Larry calls an extra prototype Larry bot for backup, which deals more damage and has higher health. The plain old Larry gadgets that affect Larry only apply to the original model, so that this new extra guy that has 8k HP, by the way, does not get used by the star powers or gadgets. But yeah, we're gonna hop straight into the game. I'll teach you guys. Let's hop straight to it. Alright, so in third place, I would have had this at the 4th spot. But to be honest, the hypercharge is kind of insane. I feel like a swarm of Larry bots in mid, close to late game is a really big deal, especially if you last pick Larry and you get a good matchup. Which also, guys, bad news, I'm playing knockout, so the amount of shots that I'm probably gonna get in are not that many, especially since they have a Gray, which he can pull me and kill me in 3 shots. However, we're going to try our best, like we always do, and we're going to walk up the map and try to be a Chad. My Buzz is surprisingly going to get a kill and a stun. We're going to get TP'd on by the Gray, which is going to be fine. My teammates are going to do cleanup on aisle 5. So we're going to win the first round. For some reason, I have a Buzz, which killed a Lumi on a completely open map. So we got a little bit lucky there. But yeah, 14 shots to charge the Larry Hyper. Oh my god, the Buzz. Oh my god, the Buzz. How is the Buzz alive? Oh my god. What is even happening? What is even happening? But yeah, I'm probably not gonna charge a hypercharge this game because again, it's knockout unless they throw and they feed me a lot of shots. I'm definitely not gonna get hyper. I'm actually throwing like the other knockout round. But I think my boy, honestly, we're doing this for the content. We're doing this for the hypercharge. But yeah, it takes 14 shots to charge, and we should be fine if you get a good Larry matchup into like tanks, throwers that you counter, which are not that many. I actually think Larry, the only throwers that he counters are like Dynamite and maybe like Juju, I would say. Very nice hyper by my Bonnie. But yeah, that's why I think the new Larry hypercharge isn't the best, because unless you have a really good matchup, you're not gonna get that many shots in. So, and it's gonna take way too long to get the hypercharge. But if you are facing tanks and you're playing like Hot Zone, maybe like Brawl Ball on Super Beach, then you can definitely get a lot more shots in and a lot more hyper, especially with that reload ammo star power versus aggro brawlers. Yeah, you can definitely get hypercharge and definitely cycle that. But hopefully they play a little bit better, because this literally felt like a steamroll, like an actual walkthrough. They're not going to do anything against me here. I'm slowly pushing them to the left-hand side. The Gray's looking to hook me, so we got to be a little bit careful. I'm going to shot to where the Gray is. We're going to get 2 shots there. We're going to dodge every single Gray shot, move up the map. I'm actually 1 HP, so we got to retreat. My Buzz gadget's back, which is kind of crazy. I haven't seen that in a while. Gadget back to retreat is kind of insane. My boy is 1 HP. We're going to play body block, bodyguard, protect him a little bit. Lumi's got to be careful because she's 1 HP. I'm very close to the bot. Hopefully it gets to overtime, because if they TP on me, I can actually get my Larry bot, heal it. Come on, Larry bot. Tank a little bit more for me. We're going to hit that shot on the Gene. Hypercharge Bonnie on the way. Can we get this win? Can we get this win? Yes, we can. We're going to clutch up there. We actually get a nice little double kill there. Beautiful, beautiful, nice little cleanup there by me and the Bonnie. And we're halfway to Hyper. Like I said, I was probably not going to get Hyper in this round, but this is the only reason why I have it in 3rd place. Because although it takes a very long time, I really feel... Wow, the G's going to miss that. I really feel like in a good matchup where you're hitting a lot of shots with Larry, in a good draft, I definitely feel like it's a very big problem. Larry, one of the best brawlers on release. I did not know that this guy had Hyper. And Super. Larry, one of the best brawlers on release. It's a problem that he has 2 bots, I feel like, in my opinion, especially mid to late game, where you're already dealing with a Larry the whole game, and now, oh hey, I have 2 twins, and one of them has 8k HP. That's 14,000 HP. What are you gonna do about it? Especially considering the fact that Larry also gets stats boost, which is another crazy thing about Hypers. The stats boost shouldn't be a thing, in my opinion, but that's another topic right there. My boy's getting ISO'd. He doesn't stun the Gene, so we're gonna get that kill. He's gonna miss the stun. We're gonna get that kill. Larry's gonna push my boy. Gray does have Hypercharge. Hopefully he doesn't feed it off of him. And yeah, we're 1 away from bot, which we actually get. And like I said, guys, I was probably not gonna get Hypercharge there because it is knockout and I'm not hitting that many shots. So we're gonna win that round. Beautiful. Larry takes the number 3 spot. Very dangerous. Let's hop right into the last brawler. Alright, so for my last brawler, one of the new and improved brawlers in the game, Mr. Jae-yong. He's an artist. He sings. He also heals. I don't really exactly know what's going on. But the Hypercharge is called Crowd Pleaser. Jae's super has a reduced cooldown during Hypercharge, and each super activation is boosted. We're going to hop straight into a game. Also, guys, a little disclaimer, which is why I'm hopping in the training cave, and which is exactly why I want to show you guys in visual what I'm trying to say. I actually counted this. It takes 20 shots for Jae-yong to feed Hyper. If you're only shooting with the speed shot, basically the speed, I guess, shot, you know, he has 2 different type of shots. If you switch to the heal, Jae-yong does 200 more damage. Instead of 1500, he does 1700 damage. So if you hit 20 shots with the speed shot, you charge Hyper. If you hit 17 shots with the heal shots, you charge Hyper, so it's 3 shots less. And if you chain your damage gadgets, or you hit your damage gadgets as much as possible, you charge your Hypercharge in 15 shots, so basically 2 shots less. So it's a little bit confusing, but yeah, you can charge your Jae-yong Hypercharge as fast as possible if you cycle those damage gadgets. Just a little bit, by the way, not trying to be too crazy. Let's hop straight into the games. Alright, so for our last little match here, we have Jae-yong. The reason I have him in the last tier is because I really don't feel like his Hypercharge just switching over and over from his supers is that much helpful or impactful, I should say. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to think of it. Also, it kind of takes like 20 shots to feed, which is kind of, you would think that Jae-yong, a brawler that like is as annoying as Jae-yong, you're like, oh hey mate, well maybe I can just hit 20 shots, no biggie, or 15 or whatever. I just think it's way too much to even get a hyper, and 2, I don't think the Hypercharge really does anything other than just help your teammates. Like, yes, it's a big help for the teammates, and maybe, I mean, I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I just don't see it as impactful as like a Kenji Hypercharge, which completely ruins the game, or Ollie or Lily or all these other brawlers which are kind of wild. Yeah, again, it's really nice to keep your teammates alive and to give them a lot of mobility, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Nonetheless, though, we do have a game to win here, and we are close to Hypercharge. My teammates left me with the beautiful idea, or I guess the honor, of getting this last kill on this crow, which all we really have to do here is just hold our ground here. We're going to switch between our modes. We're going to get hyper, and we're going to kill this crow because we have more range, and the smoke is behind him, and we have position. We're going to hop into the last game. I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're going to be on the Gene now for some reason. I don't know what these guys are trying to cook up. But yeah, we're going to get a little bit pinched here. I'm going to heal this guy a little and use the speed. Get out of that. Wait, this guy's being a little bit aggressive. Never mind. We're going to maybe get this kill. Never mind, he's going to pop that. We're going to heal our boy. Stand here behind the grass. Careful, Yannick. Do not feed pull. Do not get pulled. But yeah, like I said, I really don't feel like there's many scenarios where, oh, I have a Jae-yong hyper, I'm going to go crazy. You know what I mean? Which to me is kind of the thing in Brawl Stars right now. Which is why some brawlers are picked more than others. Which is just literally, I guess, hyper usage. Hyper madness, I guess, if you will, is what I'm trying to get at. But we can low-key win this round, though. I'm going to tap the ground, get this kill on this guy. Get this kill maybe on the crow first. Never mind, we're going to lose this round. Hopefully our Byron can just sit back, use his range. Because he has the most range in the lobby. I don't know why he's feeding. I don't know why he's feeding the Bonnie. I don't know why he's dying, so... Nonetheless, I'm close to my hypercharge. Bonnie does have a hyper as well. Gene has pull. So we need to be a little bit careful here with what we do. I don't think sitting back is the play either. Because we just get jumped on by the Bonnie. And once the smoke comes in, Gene just gets in position to pull. So we got to be a little bit aggro here. Get him out of position. I think the guy is dead. Exactly why, precisely why I would have something like a Byron Hypercharge higher up in my list. We're going to damage gadget here. Dodge that, get that kill. And now we have Hypercharge Jae-yong. They wasted Bonnie Hypercharge, which is a very bad play on their end, considering they were already in a 2v3 deficit. Hopefully the Gene doesn't have pull or feed pull close here, because I'm going to play a little bit aggro. Never mind, he doesn't pull. So I'm just going to use my hyper and kind of just go crazy. Oh my god, I used the speed there, and it kind of helped me out. We got jumped on by two people there. Yannick is going to use the super. I'm very one-shot, actually. So I didn't get pulled there. Oh boy. Play a little bit safe here, Wilson. Just get back, just get back. Don't get tapped by the crow. Crow does have hyper. Gene has hypercharge as well. We're going to heal our boy Yannick here. Hopefully he gets a little bit of position. I think I'm going to hold the speed from now on because the Gene does a pull. And we kind of need the mobility. I'm going to tap the damage gadget here. I'm going to get pulled. Never mind. My beautiful best brawler in the game saves us there. Hopefully we get these kills. Never mind. I'm going to heal my teammates. Use the speed. And that was kind of wild. The Mina gadget. One of the reasons why Mina is the best brawler in the game is precisely because of that reason there. The shield saved both of us from getting pulled. And we're going to win that game. Jae-yong in last place. But don't be fooled. Jae-yong is one of the easiest and best support brawlers in the game. And if you did enjoy that video, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. What was your favorite part of the video? A little bit of a different video, although it is in ranked. Me explaining the new Hypercharge brawlers, the newest 4. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. ¿Cómo que se va a poner la bus? Ay, mi madre.